Imagine a world where we could rewrite the very blueprint of life itself. Imagine correcting genetic defects with the same ease as editing a typo in a document. This is the promise of CRISPR, a revolutionary gene editing technology that has taken the world by storm. With CRISPR, we have the potential to cure a wide range of genetic diseases from cystic fibrosis to Huntington's disease. But this incredible power comes with profound questions. If we can rewrite our genetic code, who gets to decide what changes are made? And who gets to benefit from these life-changing breakthroughs? The discovery of CRISPR has ushered in a new era of medicine, one where the impossible seems tantalizingly within reach. But as we stand on the cusp of this genetic revolution, we must grapple with the ethical and societal implications of this powerful technology. We must ensure that the benefits of CRISPR are shared equitably, reaching those who need them the most, regardless of their background or socioeconomic status. The future of medicine is being written before our very eyes, and it is up to us to ensure that it is a future of hope and healing for all. CRISPR, which stands for Clustered Regularly Interspaced Short Palindromic Repeats, might sound complicated, but its elegance lies in its simplicity. Imagine a pair of molecular scissors that can precisely cut DNA at a specific location. That's essentially what CRISPR does. It acts as a guided missile, targeting a specific gene sequence within a cell's DNA. Once it locates its target, it makes a precise cut, allowing scientists to either disable a faulty gene or insert a healthy copy. This ability to edit genes with such precision has opened up a world of possibilities in medicine. In the past, treating genetic diseases often involved managing the symptoms, not addressing the root cause. With CRISPR, we can potentially cure these diseases at their genetic core. By correcting the faulty gene that causes the disease, we can prevent the disease from manifesting in the first place. This groundbreaking technology has the potential to revolutionize medicine as we know it. Sickle cell disease, a debilitating genetic disorder that disproportionately affects people of African descent, has long been a target for gene editing therapies. In this disease, a single mutation in the gene that produces hemoglobin causes red blood cells to distort into a sickle shape. This can lead to a cascade of health problems including chronic pain, organ damage, and a shortened lifespan. Enter CRISPR. In recent years, clinical trials have shown remarkable success in using CRISPR to treat sickle cell disease. By editing the patient's blood stem cells to produce healthy hemoglobin, researchers have been able to alleviate the symptoms of the disease and improve the quality of life for those affected. These early successes offer a beacon of hope, not just for sickle cell patients but for countless others living with genetic diseases that were once considered incurable. The triumph of CRISPR in treating diseases like sickle cell disease is a testament to human ingenuity. However, this scientific marvel comes with a hefty price tag. The cost of CRISPR-based therapies can run into millions of dollars per patient, making them, inaccessible to the vast majority of people who need them. This raises a profound ethical question. In an era of such groundbreaking medical advancements, should life-saving treatments be available only to the wealthy? The current cost of CRISPR therapies is a significant barrier to widespread access. This is partly due to the complexity of developing and manufacturing these therapies, but it also reflects a system where pharmaceutical companies prioritize profits over patients. If we want to make these life-changing treatments available to everyone who needs them, we need to rethink the way we develop, price, and distribute these groundbreaking therapies. The story of sickle cell disease is inextricably linked to the historical injustices of race and poverty. This disease disproportionately affects people of African descent, a legacy of the transatlantic slave trade. For centuries, sickle cell disease was neglected by the medical establishment, dismissed as a black disease unworthy of significant research or funding. This historical neglect has had devastating consequences. In many parts of the world, particularly in low-income countries where sickle cell disease is prevalent, access to even basic health care remains a distant dream. This lack of access is not just a matter of resources but also a reflection of deeply ingrained systemic biases that continue to shape healthcare access and outcomes. The promise of CRISPR to cure sickle cell disease must be viewed through the lens of this historical context. We must ensure that the mistakes of the past are not repeated, and that this life-changing technology benefits all those who need it, regardless of their race or socioeconomic background. The CRISPR revolution has the potential to reshape the landscape of global health. However, the current reality is one of stark inequality. The vast majority of CRISPR research and development is concentrated in wealthy nations, while low-income countries face significant barriers to accessing these life-saving therapies. This disparity in access is not just a matter of geography, it is a reflection of the deep-seated inequities that permeate our global healthcare systems. The high cost of CRISPR therapies, combined with limited research and infrastructure in low-income countries, creates a world divided. On one side are those who stand to benefit from the latest medical advancements, while on the other are those who are left behind, their hopes for a cure dashed by economic and systemic barriers. This gap in access is unacceptable. We must bridge this divide and ensure that the benefits of CRISPR and other gene editing technologies are shared equitably across the globe. The promise of CRISPR is too great to be confined by the limitations of cost and access. We must act now to ensure that this revolutionary technology benefits everyone, not just a privileged few. This requires a multi-pronged approach, one that addresses the root causes of health inequities and fosters a more just and equitable global health system. We must invest in research and development of more affordable CRISPR therapies, explore alternative funding models to make these therapies more accessible, and strengthen healthcare infrastructure in low-income countries. But true progress requires more than just technological solutions. We must address the social determinants of health, such as poverty, discrimination, and lack of access to education, that perpetuate health inequities. We must work towards a future where everyone, regardless of their background or circumstance, has the opportunity to live a healthy and fulfilling life.